Since deciding to stay at home after being made redundant on maternity leave, I've made it a bit of a mission to become more frugal. And actually, if you're not taking frugality to the extreme, it isn't really all that difficult once you start changing a few habits and thinking more about where your money is going. Having said that, once you've started down the frugal path, it can be quite addictive trying to find more and more ways to save money. After a lot of reading on how to live more frugally, there are definitely noticeable habits and life decisions that frugal people have in common, and things they don't and won't do. If you're trying to stretch your budget and make it go further, take a look at some of these things that frugal people don't do to see if you could save money by adopting the same mindset. Number 1. Live beyond their means. Frugal people never live beyond their means. They create a budget for themselves and don't spend more money than they have coming in. Number 2. Waste food. Frugal people don't waste food. They plan their meals, shop to a list, and try to avoid as much food waste as possible. Number 3. Impulse buy. One thing frugal people never do is impulse buy. They'll first think carefully about whether they really need or want the item. Wait and consider for a while before checking where they can buy it for the cheapest price. Number 4. Pay full price. You'll never catch a frugal person paying full price. They're more likely to wait for a sale or find a discount code or voucher. Number 5. Grocery shop with no list. Frugal people always make sure to take a list when grocery shopping. Shopping with a list means you're much more likely to buy only what you need and not end up overspending on impulse buys or things you don't actually need that end up wasted. Number 6. Have expensive satellite subscriptions. You won't find a frugal person spending a fortune on satellite TV. No, sir. Frugal people consider whether they need a TV license at all, and if they go for TV subscriptions are much more likely to choose a cheaper option such as Netflix or Amazon Video. Number 7. Buy branded. Frugal people don't buy branded. Designer goods often have the price hiked up just because of the name. Frugal people will find a good value alternative of similar quality for a lower price. Number 8. Waste energy. You won't catch a frugal person leaving the lights on. Frugal people are great at keeping their energy bills low by not wasting energy wherever possible. Number 9. Drive an economical cars. Frugal people don't buy cars that guzzle up fuel. They're much more likely to choose something fuel efficient. Number 10. Buy new cars. In the same way, frugal people know that new cars are not often worth the price, and it's much better value to go for a second-hand car even if it's only a couple years old. You'll lose a lot more value in depreciation of a new car much faster. Number 11. Make unnecessary trips. Frugal people are often considered to be mindful and intentional about their spending habits, and this includes how they get around. Unlike some individuals who may make frequent unnecessary trips, frugal people are more likely to carefully plan their transportation needs, opting to minimize their travel time and expenses as much as possible. Rather than driving or taking public transportation for every little errand or trip, frugal people will consider the costs of fuel, fares, and other expenses involved in each trip and evaluate whether or not the trip is necessary. By cutting down on unnecessary trips, they can reduce their carbon footprint, save money, and save time. Moreover, frugal people understand that time is a valuable resource, and they don't want to waste it on unnecessary trips. Instead, they will plan their trips to be as efficient as possible, combining errands or activities that can be done in the same area and minimizing travel time and expenses. If they can fit in their shopping trip on the way home from work, they'd rather do that than take a whole separate trip. Number 12. Use credit cards. Unless it's deliberately to take advantage of interest-free offers, you won't find a frugal person using a credit card or borrowing money. In fact, with the probable exception of mortgages, you probably won't find a frugal person willing to pay interest at all, preferring to save up to pay for things outright instead. Number 13. Spend before saving. Frugal people understand the importance of prioritizing their finances, and this begins with paying themselves first. Before they spend a single penny on discretionary expenses, they make sure to set aside a portion of their income for savings, investments, or debt repayment. This practice not only helps frugal people stay financially disciplined, but also ensures that they have a secure financial future. By paying themselves first, frugal people are able to build up their emergency fund, save for retirement, and invest in their future goals. They recognize that their financial security is their responsibility, and they take steps to ensure that they are financially prepared for any eventuality. Paying themselves first also helps frugal people avoid the trap of lifestyle inflation. As their income increases, they don't immediately increase their expenses. Instead, they continue to live below their means and save the difference. This allows them to build wealth over time and achieve their financial goals faster. Number 14, buy without comparing prices. Frugal people never take the first price they see as the price they'll pay. They'll always do a price comparison to make sure they're getting the best price possible. Number 15, buy lunch at work. Frugal people are always on the lookout for ways to save money without sacrificing their quality of life. One of the easiest and most effective ways they do this is by avoiding expensive canteen lunches at work. Instead of shelling out hard-earned cash on overpriced meals, they choose to pack their own lunches and bring them from home. Not only does this help frugal people save money, but it also allows them to exercise control over what they eat and how much they spend. Packed lunches are often healthier, more nutritious, and can be tailored to specific dietary needs and preferences. This not only helps improve their overall health and well-being, but also allows them to save money on costly medical bills down the line. Furthermore, packing lunches is also an eco-friendly choice. With the rising concern for the environment, frugal people take responsibility and choose to avoid using disposable packaging and cutlery. They pack their lunches in reusable containers, which helps reduce waste and protect the environment. Frugal people know that every penny counts, and taking their own packed lunches to work is an excellent way to keep their finances in check. It's a simple yet powerful strategy that can help them save money, eat healthier, and contribute to a sustainable future. So the next time you're tempted to grab a pricey canteen lunch, consider packing your own instead and see the difference it can make in your life. Number 16, eat out often. Frugal people don't spend a lot of time eating out in expensive restaurants. That's not to say they never do. Everyone needs a treat now and then, but for frugal people, it's a once-in-a-while treat rather than a regular thing. Number 17, pay for things they could do themselves. If a frugal person can do something themselves rather than pay for it, they will. Things like washing the car, cleaning the house, etc. If a frugal person has the time and ability to do something themselves rather than paying for a service, you can bet that's what they'll do. And that's a wrap on our video about 17 everyday things frugal people never do. We hope you've enjoyed this journey into the world of frugal living and learned a few tips to help you save money and live more sustainably. Remember, being frugal doesn't mean being cheap or depriving yourself of life's pleasures. It's about making conscious choices that align with your values and priorities while being mindful of your finances. By avoiding these 17 common mistakes, frugal people are able to save money, reduce waste, and live a simpler, more fulfilling life. They prioritize experiences over material possessions, invest in quality items that last, and find creative ways to repurpose and reuse things they already have. They also understand the value of time and how it can be more valuable than money. So whether you're just starting on your frugal living journey or you're already a seasoned pro, we hope this video has provided you with some inspiration and ideas to help you live a more frugal, sustainable, and fulfilling life. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more great content on living well on a budget. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Also, watch other videos on this channel about frugality and how to save money.